Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be unboxing a package that I ordered from Nailedit. There was a post on Instagram where she posted she had these different lengths of gel X nails, and I saw that there were an extra long length, and I'm always looking for longer gel X nails, so I wanted to try these. So I went ahead and placed my order, and this was back like before Halloween. Even during this unboxing, it was like weeks late. So like as you see, I have on my Halloween nails. I did do a quick unboxing, but inside this package it comes with some free stickers, which you guys just saw. It comes with a thank you letter or the little note. Then also in here, these are the soft gel nails I ordered. So I did order the XL square, and when I opened them, I was just like, these can't be the longest size she have. And once I realized that, I noticed she accidentally sent me the wrong nails. But yeah, these are what they look like. I like this length too, but I did order the XL square. So after this unboxing, I did reach out to her, and she messaged me back within a few days, and she did resolve my order, which I will show you guys after this package. Another item I ordered from her were the 3XL square tips, which are no C curve, and these are so freaking long. I did not expect them to be like longer than my other 3XL nails, but if you are looking for some 3XL, like true 3XL nails, these are definitely the ones to try out. And along with the first order that I ordered, I did get a glitter. I'm pretty sure I have one like this already, but when I was on the website, I saw it and just couldn't resist. So I did throw in this glitter here, which is called Pearl, and I did use it in today's video so you guys see how that looks on a nail. It's so pretty. Then also I ordered a top coat and the gel glue for these soft gel nails. Of course, you need that to apply it. And I wanted to try out her top coat because I love getting new top coats. Also, I love her packaging. It's super simple, super cute, and super girly. So yeah, that's it for my first package. Like I told you guys, she did respond to me and she was super sweet about it. She resolved everything, and this is the second package I'm unboxing. So yeah, these are the correct nails that I was supposed to get in the first order. As you see on the package, it says square XL. And they were a lot longer. I was so happy about it, and these are what they look like. I didn't do the bend test just because I wasn't really thinking about it. But yeah, these are how they look. They actually look pretty coffin to me though, but we'll see once I actually use them. And also, since there was a mistake with my order, she threw in some more free items, which was so sweet of her. She threw in these short almond nails, which are so cute for whenever I want to go just short and natural looking. I'll be able to use these. She also threw in more stickers and two chrome powders, which are pink and a blue, and I'll show it right here. So yeah, that was everything I got from her website, and including the free items she sent me. And I'll leave her website down below just in case you guys want to go check it out for yourself. But let's just go ahead and get into some nail prep. So I'm taking a cuticle bit from Melody Susie and working that around my cuticle. I'm not going to show all of my nails. I'm just going to show one just for the sake of the video. And then I did follow that off using a mini mandrel drill bit and a sanding band, going around my cuticle area one more time just to kind of polish everything up, and also just to slightly remove the shine from my natural nails. This is a step you don't want to leave out if you do want your nails to last. I gave them a quick wipe just to remove all of the dust, and I applied my peel off base. And now I'm going to be using her 3XL tips only because I wanted to do this design using her full cover nail tips, but I tried some off camera and it was just so hard for what I wanted to do with the polygel and like the design, the encapsulation. It was a little bit more difficult, like trying to work from like inside of the nail and encapsulating everything. So I did just go ahead and remove all of that footage, and I'm gonna just restart it using some nail tips. So I'm using the Nailedit nail tips that I showed in the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna be applying them using some of the Kiara Sky Jelly Tip application gel. And just like one of my previous videos, I did go ahead and put the gel inside of all of the nails first, and now I'm just going to apply them, which is a lot faster. After I flash cure all the nails, I did pop them into my bigger light for a full 30-second cure just to make sure that they were completely applied. And now I'm just clipping them down to my desired length. I didn't cut them too short, but I did clip them down a little bit. And now once I got my nails prepped and ready to go, I'm going to be taking this light blue polygel from a card, and I'm going to start with my middle finger to do an ombre halfway down my nail. This part of the application was just super easy. I would rather do ombres with polygels than French tips any day. Like, it was just so easy. So just like my regular application, I just put it where I want it to go, but of course I'm not going to put it down the entire nail. Basically a little higher up where you want your ombre to fade, so that way you don't have too much polygel or product, whatever you're using. But I did go ahead and just pat it out around my cuticle area first, and then once I get it all smoothed out, I'm going to blend the rest of that polygel down. And in my experience when doing ombres with polygel, it does blend down better when the brush is a little bit more drier. So if you've been having trouble with ombres, try that out, and it might work a little bit better. If it doesn't, you can always go in with a little bit more of your slip solution or whatever the case may be. But I know for me, my ombres blend down a lot easier when my brush is a little bit more drier. I did want this blend to go a little bit lower, so as you guys just saw, I added just a tiny bit right below where I want it to fade down, and then I just went ahead and smoothed that out and ombre it down a little bit more. Once I was satisfied with it, I went ahead and cured that in the light for 30 seconds. And I do have this mixture of, like, it's a Christmas glitter mix from 𝚙𝚚𝚘𝚍𝚘𝚗𝚝. I'm going to be taking out these paper snowflakes and lightly bending them using my finger. I do have a tool for this, but I honestly don't know where I put it. So I'm just going to bend them just using my nail. And I'm going to be encapsulating some of these on top of my nails. So once I got them all bended, prepped, and ready to go, I'm going to be taking the Kiara Jelly Tip Glue once again. You can use any base, but this was just what I had out. I'm going to be placing that where I want my snowflakes to go, and just like that, I'm just going to be putting them on. And I feel like this Kiara gel helped it a lot to like lay down, because it was a lot thicker than like base coat or top coat, so it just really helped to like soak in there. Once I'm happy with the placement, I do go ahead and cure them down using my Macart Rose Light. And then I'm also going to be taking some of that glitter I showed at the beginning of the video and just adding a little bit around my snowflakes. So I'm adding more of that tip gel, and then I'm just placing the glitter where I want them to be. Majority like in the center of the nail, around and in between my snowflakes. And again, once I'm satisfied with the placement, I'm going to go ahead and flash cure them. And so for the design, we're done with my middle finger. And then for the rest of my nails, I'm just going to be taking that blue polygel again and just creating ombres over all of my nails. I'm not going to be encapsulating the glitter and the snowflakes on all of my nails. So you'll see what I end up doing. But for the most part, with the blue polygel, I'm just going to take it and ombre it down halfway down my nails. So I'll just let you guys watch this part play out. And I know there were a lot of people saying that they were actually glad I didn't start my holiday nails like too early. But to be honest, I just want to go ahead and start now, because when you are a creator, it's best to start early rather than on time, because if you start on time, you're going to be so late. And that's what I did for Halloween. Like, I had so much PR, I couldn't really do what I wanted to do, and it was just kind of disappointing because I had a lot of designs that I wanted to try out, but I ended up having to change them. And so I'm going to be keeping my PR to a minimum for Christmas and like Thanksgiving, fall, and stuff like that, so I can have time to do what I want to do whenever I want to. And like I said, it's just best to start early, because if you start on time, you are going to be late. And I don't want to have to feel like I'm rushing to get my holiday designs out. So sorry if you didn't want to see me do my holiday designs super early. It's just what goes into being a creator. However, I do hope you guys still enjoyed today's video, and I'm just going to let the rest of this part play out until I come back. I did say I wasn't going to be encapsulating them over all of my nails, but however, I am going to be including some of those snowflakes on my thumb and at the glitter, just like I did my middle finger. Now that I'm done with my snowflakes and encapsulating everything, I wanted to do like an ombre, so I wanted to do a baby blue to like milky white ombre. So I'm going to be taking some of my go-to white gel polish from bombnails, and I'm going to be taking a top coat and just adding that together to make this white, sort of like a milky white. Once I'm satisfied with the mixture, I'm going to be adding it to my ring finger, and you'll see that it looks like an ombre. I didn't have to focus on blending it up too much because since these colors are both light, I felt like they blended nicely together, so I just basically end up putting it on the tip and I went ahead and cured it. I love how this looks, and this is what we have to work with so far. We're technically done with like the base the base of our nails, and I'm super satisfied with how they look. So now I'm going to take some Card Clear and encapsulate all of my nails. Since I don't have any product on the tips of my nails, I do have to be super careful to make sure to build it up, but also not put too much, because I know when I did my bubble nails in like my last video, I believe, I end up encapsulating them way too much and I did a ton of filing. It was just a long process. So I did make sure to keep these nails on the thinner side rather than being super thick, because there's not really much to encapsulate. I just want them thin enough to where I have like a polygel nail, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate. I'm not going to show them all, but I do include 1 or 2 nails so you guys get to see. Here's how the nails look once I finish encapsulating them all. Like I said, I did make sure to keep them a little bit on the thinner side, and now I'm going to get into my filing. I promise you I'm not going to keep this filing super long, just because I feel like I show a lot more of the encapsulation and stuff. So I'm just going to show about a minute or 2 of my filing. I'm going to show 1 nail of me using the hand file and then filing around the cuticle area with my e-file. And also because I did show a lot of my filing in my previous videos, so I don't want it to be like super repetitive, being super long and drug out. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and file my nails and we'll get on to the next step. did go ahead and finish the filing process off with some buffing, and this is how the nails are looking. I really love this baby blue color. It is so stunning. So finally getting into the nail art, I'm going to be adding a matte top coat on my ring finger before I go in with my design. And I am going to be doing another sweater nail. I know, I've been doing a lot of sweater nails for my holiday nails recently. And just for that reason, I am going to breeze right through this one. But I'm not going to be doing any French tips. I'm going to be doing the sweater design over the entire nail. See, I'm just going to breeze through it. So like I said, it doesn't seem super repetitive. I do think this one was actually my favorite nail though. It was so pretty over the entire nail because I'm usually doing like sweater nails on my French tips or like doing crossovers, like half designs, but I really love how this one looks. And of course, once I finish, I will be sugaring it with some acrylic. The acrylic I'm going to be using to sugar on my sweater nails is this glistening snow one from Kiara Sky. I thought this was going to be the perfect one to use it for this design because the concept for these nails were like icy, snow, and just like the name of the acrylic, that is what I was going for. I wanted it to have that sparkle, glitter, shimmery, so it looks like glistening snow. So before I cured on my gel polish design, I went ahead and sugared it, and I cured it for a full 30 seconds in my light. And then we're going to be taking a stiff manicure brush to remove all of the excess acrylic powder, and we are done with that nail. For the next nail, I'm going to be taking this BT Art Box solid glue gel and some saran wrap, and I'm going to be creating the icy effect underneath my nails. I know this looks pretty weird, but I'm just trying to get like some crinkles in it before I start. That is how I saw that you get like that really crinkled cracked ice effect. I did try this design last year and I felt like I wasn't like super successful with it, so I feel like this is my year to redeem myself. I've become a lot better when it comes to doing trends and just executing my designs now. I did put some of that BT Art Box glue gel underneath my nail. And then as you guys saw, I took a cuticle pusher or dotting tool and just moved it around until I was satisfied with it. Once I did, I went ahead and flash cured it in the light. Removing the saran wrap was a little bit difficult. I felt like it didn't cure as well, and I also feel like the saran wrap was kind of getting stuck inside of that glue. So I felt like maybe that glue wasn't the best to do this with. I have seen people do it with polygel, so for my next nail, I'm going to be trying it with polygel instead. And with this polygel, it worked a lot better. Although I did have a lot more texture underneath my nails, so keep in mind if you do try this with polygel, make sure to add just a little bit. If you're not gonna like how texture it feels or like all of that product underneath the nail. But since this was just for the design, I didn't mind. I did pop these off within a few hours. But I feel like this polygel was the best way to do it because it was a lot thicker and it just worked a lot better in general. But I would like to try it without having so much product underneath, so let me know what you guys seen other people use or you would use to do the cracked ice effect underneath the nail, and maybe I'll try it that way next time I try. But for this video, I'm just gonna stick to this polygel. And so yeah, this is how the cracked ice looks underneath my nail. I did make sure to show it to the camera so you guys can see. It is pretty thick, so like I said, just make sure that you find a way to get it to be not so textury. However, I do want to mention that since this is the cracked ice effect, it will have texture like with no matter what you do unless you seal it in very well. But I feel like if you seal it in, it's not going to have that same effect. So I feel like it's inevitable to get rid of the texture altogether. So just be mindful what product you use so it doesn't become too textured or too much product. And now I'm just going to go in with a top coat on top of all of my nails. I did add a top coat to all of my nails in Cure, but we're not done with the finished design yet. So I did want to go in with my top coat first because I didn't know how I was going to be able to put it around my icicles. I am going to be sugaring these icicles as well using that same acrylic I use for my sweater nails. And I'm just going to create some little squiggly lines coming from my cuticle area to be some icicles, and I really love how this looks. It takes little to no effort, which means anyone can do it. And I will be doing this design on my pointer finger and my pinky nail. So when it came to the rest of this design off camera, I did go ahead and add like some little dots and some snowflakes on my icicle nails just because I didn't like how empty they look. And I didn't want to show too many snowflakes because I know for sure I'm going to be doing some like later and more designs. So I don't want you guys to just see them too much. So I went ahead and did them off camera, and plus it wasn't planned either. So I just went ahead and quickly did it off camera, and I really love how they turned out. And now I'm going to be taking these light blue rhinestones and just applying them with my glue, my rhinestone glue, which is something new I just bought. I have it linked down below, and this was so helpful because I always have to cure all my rhinestones, and with this it's sort of like a nail glue, so it dries on its own. Once I placed it down and placed my rhinestones where I wanted them, I didn't have to put them in the light. However, I feel like you have to be a little quick with it, or just make sure that you place them exactly where they're supposed to go, because if you wait too long it will dry if you don't put them like straight. So you have to get some cuticle nippers and pry them up and try it again. Yeah, I did go ahead and apply 2 rhinestones coming from my cuticles on the nails. I have my snowflakes. I did add some cuticle oil, rub that into my cuticles, and this is how the finished nails look. And I am just so happy at how the nails turned out. And in my opinion, I feel like this was the perfect way to ease my way into my holiday or winter designs. Of course, I know it's not winter yet, but you will see a lot of these types of designs for the holiday. And I did do sort of like a fall and cozy winter crossover in one of my last designs, so just doing this felt more of like Christmas theme, and I love them so much. I really love how this blue looks and the icy vibe from these. I will make sure to have everything I use linked down below for you guys to check them out, and I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So let me know what you thought about today's set, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.